Your boy Opsy here. I'm in the house, baby. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm still working on this thing down here. This still a part of my mind, and I'm working on. I got 3 drawers over here to clean out. Man, I got my little thing over there that's looking good over there. Yeah. Today is Monday. Today is asking on Mondays. So what you do, you ask your whole questions for the week, right? So that's what I did. I've been asking some questions on how I should approach this month, right? And I should approach this month with ease. You know what kind of popped into my head? It was like this little song, roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That's a good little tune, right? Gently down the stream. We don't supposed to be struggling and striving. We supposed to be gently. And you know what? It was going with the flow. Down the stream. Gently down the stream. Life is but a dream. So, that's been stuck in my head for the last couple of days. And I've been listening to, what I told you I was listening to, The Greatest Secret. She was talking about on just relaxing, allowing, you know, kind of being observant. Remember I was telling you about the Dr. Strange, where you can just take that thought, just observing the thought. That's why, you know, I say it's OBZ for the observer. You just sitting back. That's really what you're doing. She calling it awareness. I'm calling it observing. The observer, awareness. You're aware of what's going on. You're just watching it. It's almost like a movie that's playing. I know that it's a movie, right? I know that it's a movie, but guess what? You know, I don't have to get attached to it. Now, some people get really, really attached into the movie. It can sort of move your emotions, but you understand that it's really just a movie on a movie screen. So you see what I'm saying? So it's really just a movie. So if you sit back and relax and just kind of look at life, there's a movie that's playing out. The other thing was that I hold my happiness within me. I've been knowing that. God told me that. I think it was Stephen Covey or somebody said, man, I carry sunshine within me. So whether it's raining outside, snowing outside, it don't matter. I carry my sunshine with me. That's why I have a rainy day plan and a sunny day plan. An outside plan and an inside plan. You know these things, I mean, after a certain point in time, I mean, you're 10 years old, you're 15 years old, you're 20 years old. At a certain point in time, you recognize a pattern that things are gonna repeat. And so the things that kind of take you down, when you up and it's sunny, say, okay, now when it rains again, what could I do so that I don't be so far down? What can I have planned and locked in place? Then you just set something up for it. I call it, it's all, you could call it a rainy day plan. I call it Noah's Ark mentality, that when it ain't raining, that's when you build your ark. I mean, you know it's gonna rain. You know it's coming. So you gotta build these strongholds while it's dry ground, instead of just playing around, not doing nothing. Just go ahead and put you some things in place, so when those times come, you can be allowing. You can't just let them kind of pass straight through you. No use of trying to block it or fight it. You know, me and my wife, we was talking, driving in the car and stuff like that. When she gets in the car, she gets a little bit tense, you know, road rages kind of. So I drive pretty much everywhere. But even though she's sitting on the passenger side, it still just kind of does something to her. I don't know what the deal is, but it kind of does. So when something happens, and her mind runs on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did that person do that? Why they did that? They shouldn't have did that. And so I kind of break that up. I say, man, Wanda, it's a beautiful day outside, ain't it? Look at those beautiful trees. And she laughed at it. You know, she laughed at it. Then it happened again today, man. I said it again. She laughed again. And when I was in the car, I acted like I was her, pointing out all these things, and then she said, hey, look, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Because one of the things that, you know, it kind of didn't make any kind of sense, but, you know, that person had broke down, but it was blocking the road, and it was, the thought pattern was, why She was like, why did they break down right there? I said, yeah, they picked a crazy place to break down. They should have broke down somewhere else. I was trying to be sarcastic, but she wasn't picking up on it. Because she was like, hey, look, well, they definitely should have picked a better place to break down than that. He never should have tried to get out with that. See, in my mind, I'm thinking they broke down. I mean, where it break down at is just where it break down at. You know, whether he had a hand in that or not, and I don't know. But anyway, but asking today. So when I was reading in James chapter 1 in the commentary, you know, I just asked the Holy Spirit, say, look, I was going to read the commentaries, couldn't find one. I said, Holy Spirit, what does all this mean? It was like the man that looks inside the mirror, looks at himself and walk away and forget who he is. But you should be like a man that stays in that mirror, staring into it, studying it, working the thing out, going from his ways, you know, the perfect law of liberty, staring into it. It's a mirror of how we're supposed to be, reminding us of who our true selves are. And he was saying to the point that we have forgotten what we look like, what we like. Because when you turn away from that mirror, that perfect mirror, you turn away, you start looking back into the world, you can forget where you're at, who you are, where you are. So my pastor always said, if you want to get somebody to act a way that they're not, is to tell them or get them to, you know, forget who they truly are, to take on a new nature. And this is all the stories all across the place too, that people are royalty, but they don't know they royalty. Oh, I got 20% left on my battery. Hey, but we still recording, right? So what do I need to do? Man, I don't want to do that. I wonder if this thing is still recording. I don't want to do that. Cancel. Man, what's going on? All right, it's in low power mode. I got 20%. 20%. Give me another few minutes. It's an iPhone 18, whatever this thing is. But anyway, something faded out. Try to fade out on your boy, but I'm still here. Tomorrow's going to be the one thing. Man, you know what? I was going for no today, so I went for no exponentially. Man, I went for like 100 no's today. I probably got about 30 or 40 no's in one day by using my program, by leveraging it out, by failing exponentially, quicker, faster. Now I just got to fail bigger, on bigger accounts. So tomorrow, guess what? It's one thing. So I'm going to listen to the one thing. Then I'm also going to incorporate that into all day long into my go for no. The go for no is the way to go. I ain't been focusing on my one thing. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I did get in my time block. That's how I was able to knock out all those things. I did update my 411. I did that. I was asking, you know, just simple questions on how can I be a little bit more efficient. And I know what the question is. Now I just got to walk that thing out. Maybe I should be asking myself, it ain't no fear. Okay. Apparent obstacles vanish upon my approach. All I got to do is just approach them, and those obstacles will vanish. Let's get some rest for number one. We're going to get some rest. I exercise tonight. Then right after exercise, my wife come down the step. Oh, hey, let's go to the store and get some ice cream. I said, oh, man. So I got some ice cream. Definitely was not worth it. Did not taste good at all. My mind and body, oh yeah, because I had just got through exercise, so I was good and tired. She came down right at that time, so while I'm tired, I'm in a weakened state, see? I ain't had a chance to pop back around and get back into recovery. Then somebody hit you, and that's how you make a wrong decision right there. I had it set up too. It was set up. But I didn't expect her to come down there and say that. I was expecting me to finish exercise and go up, cool off, take a shower, drink a shake, and then be done with it. That's what I was expecting. I'm going to grab a few things out of this drawer, because that's what I got to do, and then I'm going to proceed. Peace out. Smash that thumbs up. Do it to it. Do it to it. Boom, boom, boom.